Okay, greetings, family. And we're here, and I finally got the video together. I know it's taken me a while, but we're here now. And obviously, we had a great time that weekend for the Warren family cousins weekend. So it was beautiful. I'm glad everybody got a chance to get together. And obviously, that Friday night, we had a great time. That Saturday, at this point, we're having a great time. And what we decided to do as a family, I had gotten the gardens together, or the garden beds together. So what we decided to do was plant some seeds. And each member of the family, after they plant their seed, they have to go home and do some research on the plant in terms of care, fertilizers, and have to give reports in terms of the seed that they planted. So at this point, we're just lining up the holes. Right now, we're planting some tomato seeds, uh, and we're just lining up the holes. And what I'm using is a seeding square. So, and they cost about maybe about less than $20 on Amazon. So it's a great tool if you want to start a garden because it just shows you how to space your seeds apart. So right now, this is my auntie, Ethel May Massey, one of my mom's sisters, and she's planting the first seed for us. So she's actually planting a tomato seed. So just having to get to the hole and boom, that's it. Drop the seed in, just cover it up, and then we'll water it in. And it seems that either obviously it's a process, watching the plant grow is my favorite part, or watching when it first busts through the soil and actually start spreading. I love seeing that part of the process. And then, if you all didn't know, you can actually go out and speak to your plants, play music to your plants. It's going to the plants feel that, they feel that energy. It's going to produce better fruit, better vegetables for you. Believe it or not, you might be like, "Oh, Brian, man, you crazy," but it's true. So now we got those seeds in the ground, and we didn't show everybody planting, but we did get a lot of seeds in the ground. And I'll tell everybody, we got corn. We're planting corn right now, but we put down corn, bell peppers. And look at Kevin, he's dumping seeds in there. Look at that. So he put about 4 or 5 seeds in there. Look, savor one seed, boom, 1 or 2 seeds. And later on in the week, you'll see how they how many plants Kevin had growing and how many Saffron had growing. I've since shaved them back a little bit, but he had about 4 or 5 seeds in each hole.
And remember where you put.
But now we're getting Riley. He's gonna plant a couple of seeds. But we got corn, onions,
Now cover it up.
bell peppers, jalapeno peppers,
All right.
tomatoes,
There you go. Good
squash,
job.
zucchini. We planted a watermelon plant. Lynn planted a watermelon plant. Detroit planted cucumbers, and then we also the other day we planted some okra. So we have a little variety of vegetables that we're growing. So I'm looking forward to just sitting back and watching them grow. So it's gonna be a beautiful process. Obviously, I'm making this video. It took me 2 weeks to get this one together, but I'm gonna look to try to do weekly updates. So y'all will, go along with me and see the process as well. I'm narrating this video because as I was watching the videos, I noticed, and now the cucumbers were the first thing to pop. A few days later, I was like, wow, now we're on the May 1st. Some other things, tomatoes, squash, zucchini, everything's starting to pop. So we're looking good. May 6th. Now we're planting the okra. This was on Tuesday. So as you can see, we initially planted those on Saturday. They've already popped. So now this is Tuesday that next week. And we're just
We got three
separate.
different kinds of
We actually
okra.
planted 3 types of okra. So again, I'm gonna have to say
The red burgundy we had never
come back
tried,
with the
so we're
name.
gonna try some red burgundy. I can get it open. There you go.
So we get those seeds in the ground. We're definitely looking forward to
These
that.
are the okra seeds. I'm gonna just do one, and then we're gonna see how long it take them to grow. But I'm not gonna do 2 or 3 per hole.
Okay.
Spineless.
Can I see it?
Right, now we're putting the next batch in. We got 3 different kinds
Plants
in.
on
And we ended up
spineless.
putting 16 plants. And they've all since sprouted. So in the update for this week, you'll see those. No, you at the end of this week. I think by Sunday, some of those by the May 11th. We hadn't gotten there yet, obviously on video, but yeah, I think some of those had started popping by Sunday.
We're gonna plant some more bell pepper. This is green bell pepper.
Okay, now
And I'm just
some of the bell peppers, you know, they didn't sprout, so we can see a little bit of a few of them right there. So we just putting a few more seeds in the ones that actually didn't sprout.
So we like green bell pepper. So,
And as y'all can see, the
and we're
corn
gonna plant one
is
pepper.
back there.
Purple Beauty. We're gonna see what this
Grow.
make it do what it do, baby.
So now we're putting in a purple bell pepper.
These got to be good because it took me so long to get to them.
So boom.
These got to.
Where?
All right, we just gonna plant these.
And as I'm looking at this, I don't think that was sprouted yet. Now we're just filling in the tomatoes. We had a couple of tomato plants that did not, that didn't sprout. So we're just filling in the tomatoes.
Rutgers tomato. We're gonna put a couple right there. And then
And as you can see, some of them have already sprouted.
boom. Yeah. That's that.
And this is on Wednesday. This is the next day, May 7th.
Okay, here we are, week 2. It's Sunday,
So it's been about a
May
week ago
11.
at that point.
Okay, here we are. Let me get down a little closer. We have our onions. They're going. I know it's hard to see them, but they're popping. They are popping. Okay, over here, nothing pop. We just planted some more corn in here the other day. So we just waiting on these to start popping. We just planted those the other day. I just wanted to plant a different variety of corn from these. And I'll get the names. Damn. But here's the corn we planted on the weekend, the Cousin's Day weekend. So as you can see, it's going. Here we planted some bell pepper. And as you can see, we have them going. Here are the tomatoes, and we had to plant another seed right there the other day that didn't pop, so we waiting on it to pop. Got our tomatoes, more tomatoes, and again, a couple of, one of those we had to replant, so we waiting on a couple of those seeds. And we have more bell pepper, and as you can see, that's one we just planted, because I had to wait for the seeds. So I think this is a purple. I think that's that purple bell pepper we planted. Okay. Now I'll go over here and take a look at the watermelon. Yes, it's coming along. Yeah. Now we go over here to the squash and the zucchini. Yes, we had to plant some more seeds. You see one of them still want to act stingy on us. But I'm going to get down in here and you can see that one peeking out. Hey, boo-boo. You want to come out and play? Yeah. You quit playing with me. Don't be playing with me. Hey, I better see something popping. Come on now. Come on now. All right, moving over. D-Town to Detroit. Okra.
And that's actually zucchini.
We actually did.
That's actually cucumbers. I'm
But
saying,
I mean,
okra.
these many we planted
As
this
I
many
watched it back,
plants,
I'm like, man,
just not
Detroit planted
circled around.
cucumbers. So those are
There was
actually
a couple that grew.
cucumbers now.
I said,
Y'all, not
what?
okra, cucumbers.
I'm gonna pull these out. I'm gonna plant. So these were actually, I think this came from here because they dropped a couple of seeds in each hole. So a couple of them popped up. I didn't just want to pull them and throw them away. So I replanted them to see what they grow. And so these three, that one, two, this one, 1, 2, 3, all of those were transplanted from another plant, one of these other plants. I just put them down there because I was like, hey man, I'm gonna just let them grow. So in about another week or so, I'm gonna put these cages out here so they'll start climbing. And over here now we've planted some okra. We planted some okra Tuesday or Wednesday. So today's Sunday, obviously, but we planted either Tuesday or Wednesday. And as you can see, we got a couple popping. You know what I mean? We got a couple. We got another one. Come on, you want to come out and play? Come on out and play with us. Oh, here we go. Boom, we got 3. Got 1, 2, 3 that them popped. There should be another one because I think we should have about 16 plants out here. I think we got them 4 going across and 4 going. Yeah, so it should be about 16. Because this is a 4. Did I do 6 by 6? Shit, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to measure the beds. But yeah, so they got everything going, y'all. I ain't got no report from nobody in terms of fertilizing. Ain't nobody called and said, hey B, what's going on with the garden? You know what I mean? So what up with that? But it's going. This corn should be popping soon. As soon as it start popping, we're going to come out here. I like to see it peeking out. I like to see it coming out to play. And we going to play with you. You can believe that. Now, let's go over and take a look at the heart-shaped herb. We're going to follow the path to the heart-shaped herb. Yes. Yes, come on. So I keep her, she's going to produce for us. I keep her out of the direct sunlight, because these really supposed to grow in fall and winter time. But it was so good, I just had to grow me another one. So I'm gonna get some more pots and we're gonna do some more. And I'm gonna just keep them in the shade and see what they do. So, yep. That's our 2 weeks. I just bought this pot out. I'm getting ready to put something in that. But this is our 2 week. Our two week, yeah. 2 week review. We coming, y'all. Yes. All right, we signing off. Peace.
I couldn't resist, y'all. You know, after I walked back out in the backyard, I had to go back out there. I told you I like to see them when they coming out to play.
I like this. Get in close like this because you can
Look.
Popping. So the seed, you see the seed.
I like that part of the part of the process. I like that.
So it's actually shedding. And I'm gonna go wide angle. It's actually shedding the seed.
Yes.
I like to see it when it first pop out like that. Yeah, I did where it's going.
So it'll knock the little seed off and spread its wings.
Squash.
Yes.
Waiting on that one. We still waiting.
So y'all, if y'all do me a favor too, family, y'all
what I'm gonna do? Cause
go ahead and hit that like button.
Over here too that popped.
Hit the subscribe button so you can get updates, because I'm gonna be dropping all our videos, you know, in terms of our garden. We'll be putting them on the channel, so you'll be getting updates that way. So just remember, like, share, subscribe. Peace.